Good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and please leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like one, just email me and I'll hook you up, okay? All are welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated. Hope you are doing wonderful. Hope you're feeling happy. Hope you're feeling safe and wonderful and expecting prosperity to constantly flow into your life. Okay? All right. All are welcome on the channel. All contributions highly appreciated. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Tell a family friend or you know to come on over and subscribe to the channel so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Today we're tapping to the zodiac sign of Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, or any placement on your birth chart. Okay? Virgo, 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 okay? Someone says, I hid who I really am from you. There was someone who hid who they really were from you, Virgo. Maybe they felt intimidated by you. Maybe they felt they would be judged by you. But these are all mental assumptions of their own. They're saying they hid who they were from you. Maybe this person lied about their profession, what they do for a living. This could be someone, who maybe get their hustle on, and maybe you're someone with a career, a 9 to 5, and maybe their employment is different from yours. So maybe they were concerned with judgment. I'm picking up on that. And so they kept things to themselves. This is someone whom possibly you dated, okay? I'm picking up on a lot of love energy here, Virgo. I picked up the same thing for Leo, okay? Love is in the air, okay? So this could be someone that you dated and they hid who they were for you, okay? Maybe they felt you were out of their league, or you would pass judgment, or maybe you just wouldn't want to deal with them. But this person is someone who's very smart, very wise, very self-efficient. Every time you saw this person, male or female, okay, gender is fluid in tarot, okay, we both have masculine and feminine energy, every human being. Yes, it is what it is. It's like gravity. It doesn't need you to believe in it. It's like gravity, and gravity is gravity. Okay. And so this person, every time you saw them, they're a very sharp dresser. This person could wear a lot of name brands and not a lot of labels. This person could have been someone who, confirmation with the train, who take you out on nice dates. This could be a person that drives a nice vehicle, maybe an expensive vehicle. Confirmation again, you're the train. Okay, Virgo. But every time you saw them, it's like they had their ish together, okay? Very handsome, nice looking, very resourceful, can take care of themselves. But the secret was who they were or how they got their money. They wanted to keep away from you because they were concerned with you passing judgment on them, okay? The next card is, I want to feel that way again. So this is someone from your past whom you were with, okay, and you're no longer with them, and they're saying they want to feel that way again. They miss the way that you make them feel, the way you make me feel. Oh, okay, Michael Jackson. All right, so yeah, they want to feel that way again. They miss the vibe, they miss the energy of how you used to make them feel, okay, and they're missing your essence, your oomph, the smell of your hair, those fragrances you wear. Male or female, they're missing you deeply. You two separated, you've been apart for, I'm picking up maybe a year or longer. I'm picking up a year or longer, Spirit is saying. But this person walked away, because they could no longer keep the secret from you that they were keeping. It was getting to them, and whatever their hustle is, it doesn't have to be a street pharmacist necessarily. It could be anything, that they're afraid that you passing judgment on. This could be someone who probably maybe worked at a restaurant and was afraid that you would judge them because they're a waiter, okay? So it doesn't always have to be that. It could be many things that a person is afraid of being judged about. And so the first card we have here is the Eight of Cups. And so this person chose to possibly abandon the connection. They probably ghosted you in the past. Maybe one moment you were talking to them, everything was good, and out of nowhere, they just vanish. They just vanish, and things were no longer good. Things were no longer popping. This person could be someone, send you good morning texts and all that stuff, or probably pop up with breakfast, but all of a sudden things just changed in between you two. So this is someone who possibly ghosted you, and maybe you just chose to just let it go. Didn't even, you didn't chase them or nothing. You said, okay, you want to move on. You want to move on? Okay, I'm gonna move on too, and that's exactly what you did. Meanwhile, in the meantime, this person has been working very hard, dating other people, but no one is like you, Virgo. No one is like the Virgo, and so they've tried with these Nine of Wands when it comes to their love life and dating life. This represents all the people they have dated, and they've come out with some bumps and bruises. They've had their heart broken. They've been lied to, just like they hid from you who they really were. They actually received the same treatment. They dated someone who was not honest with them, and they received some bumps and bruises in the long haul, while they chose to ghost you and not just come out and be honest. And so I'm picking up that when y'all separated, it wasn't because you didn't want to accept them. It wasn't because you belittled them. They just assumed that you wouldn't accept them, and they chose to ghost you for no reason at all. And so they are regretting that. And because everyone they have dated, they've tried to find you in other people. And no matter who they date, they've persevered, but they can't find no one that matches your fly. They can't find you in anyone. And that's because, as I always say, we all are uniquely, individually, divinely created. And so they are missing you. They're hoping for you to recognize them and reunite with them. They feel like it will be a wonderful celebration. They want you to give it a yes, Virgo. They are hoping if they can come galloping in on a horse, that you would get on and ride with them. Okay. Get your mind out the gutter. Or keep it in there. Okay. You can do what you like. But this person saying they want to feel that way again. Okay. They hoping they come galloping. You going to get up on that horse with them. And you can rekindle things as they were. Okay. They are regretting not just being open and honest with you and ghosting you and walking away because it was all unwarranted. You didn't pass judgment on them. You didn't try to belittle them. You believe what they told you and they just disappeared out of nowhere. And so that's what it is. If you're watching this video and you've dated someone, everybody has been ghosted a time or two. You ain't got to get your drawers in a bunch. Okay. All right. But if you're watching this video and maybe you were dating someone who disappeared or ghosted you, it wasn't your fault. This person was afraid and ashamed to reveal who they truly were. And so when things got serious, emotions and feelings, and they were falling in love with you, they became scared and afraid. And so they chose to walk away, not because of you, because they were afraid. Yeah, so if you have been kicking yourself, and I'm not telling you that just to tell you what you want to hear, this is the energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, that's why they walked away. It had nothing to do with you. It was them. They were just afraid. That's all. Okay. But they're missing you. They're regretting it, and they learned their lesson to just be honest about who you are. Period. You don't have to run and possibly ruin potentials in life. When you have potential or you have opportunities to be with a great person, you don't ghost them and just walk away. Just be your true authentic self when you meet a person. And it's like this, a person either for you or they ain't for you. So you don't have to be ashamed of who you are. A job is a job. If you're working, you're blessed. You're in a good space. Keep working. Doesn't matter where you work at. That's I stand on it. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, collective. Okay. Be who you are. You should never want anyone with you who is ashamed of who you are, and so if this cross watcher is watching, hey, be who you are. Don't be ashamed of where you work, where you live, or nothing else. Be you. And who's ever for you, they will be there. And who isn't for you, they won't. And that's wonderful because you want to know as you move forward in life where not to waste your time. You want to know what people not to deal with. And so that's the beautiful thing when people walk away or someone chooses to lie about who they are. You don't have to become angry and internalize it because it's not you. You're not the problem, Virgo. You never were the problem. That's a them problem. And they've learned that. Now they've tried to find you in everyone and they can't find it. They did nothing but got hurt. So any pain that they inflicted on you when they ghosted you, guess what? It came right back. And not because you wanted to see them hurt. It's just a repercussion of not being honest about who you are. Okay? What you put out must come back. Okay? It's the boomerang. It's the boomerang. And so they're hoping that you will recognize them and celebrate with them. They want to have success with you. They want to possibly, they may try to propose to you. If this person ever get in your good graces or get in your space, or they may try to talk to you and tell you that they want to marry you. Don't be shocked. Okay. If you were to run into this person, even if it was a short conversation, maybe you're out running errands, you run into this person in the store in traffic. Oh, I really miss you. I was gonna marry you. They love that's like the hook right there. The handcuff. That's the handcuff statement. I was gonna marry you. We was gonna have some babies. Those are the little handcuff phrases. And so don't be shocked if you run into this person and they say that, okay? Or you may consider giving this person another chance. To each his own. Do what makes you happy, collective. Do what makes you happy, okay? Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And only you know your story. You know your life. You know what makes you happy. And you know what happened between you and this person, okay? All right? Okay. The next card, and the final card we have here, marriage. Okay. Marriage. Okay. Family. Yes, this is what this person is hoping for, and it's being confirmed. With the Four of Wands here, this is marriage celebration. Okay. And I just said this person is hoping that you will reunite with them and you will be celebrating with them. Okay. And ride that thing and make some of these right here. I had to do it. Yes, I did. I wouldn't be me. All right. So this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Later.